Manchester United 2, Reading 0. We've got through to the FA Cup fourth round. That wasn't a classic at all from Manchester United. We've made, I think, 9 changes in all for this game. Romero coming into goal, which I was happy with. We put Darmian in at centre back. We brought Dalot back in, and Ashley Young played at full back with Jones as well. We've completely changed the midfield three, which really didn't work for Manchester United at all today. Fred come in, Pereira and McTominay, and to be honest, I don't really know what McTominay is offering for Manchester United in that midfield, and the other two weren't their best at all either. The forward line was Mata, Lukaku and Sanchez. I was fairly happy with most of the starting lineup, but I would have preferred to have seen Angel Gomez instead of Scott McTominay in midfield and Tai Chong instead of Juan Mata. I just do not like Juan Mata out on that wide area. Too slow, just not. I just don't think he's the best bet is playing him in that sort of position. You need to play him in more of a position like a David Silva type position to try and get the best out of Juan Mata. Although Juan Mata was the reason why Manchester United broke the deadlock. They won a penalty. It took a lot of age for Manchester United to get awarded the penalty, which broke the deadlock, but Manchester United were not good enough today, not at all. Reading played very, very well and should have scored. All right, Fred put that chance in the net, and Manchester United were then awarded the penalty, and Juan Mata slotted it home. And Loda, obviously England under-17 player, I think he played against Manchester United when I watched them play Reading in the under-23s not too long ago, only 18, but had a great chance to equalise. Took too long to get a shot away, and then fluffed his lines. They had a few other chances. Romero had to save more chances today. A lot of them, were comfortable because Reading didn't have the quality up front to hurt Manchester United, but Reading's goalkeeper barely had many saves to make today, and it's really disappointing. I mean, I wasn't expecting Manchester United to put them to the sword, but I was hoping that Manchester United could maybe put these to the sword. But, I know Manchester United made a lot of changes today. That should be no excuse. But some of these players didn't really paint themselves in any glory today, and their position of getting more game time is going to come under threat, because Ollie did say that he would give everyone a chance. He's given nearly everyone a chance now. We saw Tai Chong come on in the second half after Manchester United did get that second goal just before half time. It was pretty much Reading's own fault really. They were pushing and pushing for that equaliser before half time, and then Manchester United catching them out. A good ball from Sanchez, who a lot of people criticising Sanchez, but 2 assists in 2 games now is okay, but he's obviously got to improve. He did come off second half injured, but Lukaku putting the ball into the net, which is nice to see Lukaku banging the goals in, because at the end of the day, that is what Lukaku is getting paid for. People can say he was poor or shit or whatever, but I don't care if Lukaku is still banging the goals in, and that's what I want to see from Lukaku. Banging them goals in. Hasn't got enough goals yet this season, but 3 goals in 3 games. He's starting to turn that tie around now, and hopefully it can continue. If he scoring most games, then I'm happy with that, to be honest. I really am. Second half, obviously, we've seen Tai Chong come on when they've had a go still. They've brought attacking players on to try and get back into the game, because Reading know that if they got 1 goal back, anything could happen. And Manchester United brought Tai Chong on, and straight away as well, we brought on Maro and Fellaini as well. I thought that was a good move to bring Chong on for Juan Mata to offer something else up front, a bit more pace going forward as well, with Juan Mata being too slow, hoping that Manchester United could kill the game off with that 3rd goal and just put the game to bed on the counter-attack maybe, with Reading trying to really push forward. But Manchester United never was able to, bring Maro and Fellaini on as well. Just straight after that, Sanchez gets injured, which is a real kick in the nuts, because then we had to bring Rashford on, who I didn't really want to see come on today. Nothing wrong with Rashford coming on, but I would have preferred to see James Garner come on and get his debut. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be. Ollie couldn't really make that change when Sanchez got injured, which was disappointing. I was hoping that Rashford and obviously Marshall didn't get used today, but Rashford wasn't needed today, and we could have just brought James Garner on and given him his debut, but it wasn't to be. Unfortunately, not the youngsters we wanted to see were able to get given their chance, but this was against a team who's been absolute rat shit in the league, and we haven't been able to really capitalise and get many goals today. But we're through to the next round, so you can't argue with that. We've done the job. We haven't been pretty. We've been pretty poor. And when we've played shit, we've actually got the job done. Okay, it was against lesser opposition, but we've made 9 changes and we've played like shit, to be honest, for most of this game, and we still got through to the next round. So if we'd played like shit and we'd drawn or something, we'd have to play a replay. So it is positivity that Manchester United made it 5 wins out of 5. I wasn't expecting to win 5 out of 5 going into the Tottenham game, to be honest. At the start of this reign for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I thought there would probably be a draw or something in amongst that. So although they're against lesser opposition, we've done what we've got to do under Ole so far, and we go into that Tottenham game with 5 wins in a row. We're the informed team in the Premier League, so we just see where it takes us. We go to Dubai now for a break where the players can get their fitness levels up, some of the players that haven't been playing a lot of football, and we just go again. Hopefully Manchester United can get another team in the lower divisions in the next round, so it might give Solskjaer another chance to give maybe some different ones, maybe Greenwood or Garner a chance in the team. He doesn't seem to want to play too many in one game, but that is probably because he's prioritising this competition as a competition that he feels Manchester United could potentially win. And now you would hope that if Manchester United could steer up the Premier League and cement themselves in that 4th position. I don't know if we can get into the 4th position, but if we were to get into the 4th position, maybe we could see some youngsters given a chance in the Premier League if we have any dead rubber games towards the back end of the season.